A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And I'm your host on the show this afternoon. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. Speedy Post is a program where we bring you social media moments. We take posts from social media, share them with you, posts that have different opinions from different people, and then also share them with you and also get to hear your opinion on the topic of discussion. Now, today as well, I've brought a post from social media that I'll be sharing with you. So make sure to pay attention. And as soon as I am done, narrating the story or sharing, the post, you can start calling in to share your opinion with us. Now, a lady made a post about she calling a painter, to paint a 3-bedroom flat, and then they told her a bucket of paint is 30,000 naira for each. So she sent 450,000 naira for 15 buckets of paint. I mean, if you're multiplying, the 30,000 naira each, and then when they finished painting, she noticed that they didn't use all the paint, but to her surprise, when they were leaving, they packed the remaining paint inside their car and then left with it. And then when she noticed, she called and they told her that the paint belongs to them because they have delivered their work. And also, since she won't be needing it, they had to take it so that the paint won't spoil. So what will you do next? Leave them since you won't be needing it, or what? She made that post, as a question to people, and then she went ahead to write it, in that comment that it actually happened to her. She called a painter to paint her 3-bedroom flat, and then they told her that a bucket of paint was 30,000 naira each, and she paid 450,000 naira for 15 buckets of paint. But when they finished painting, they couldn't use all the paint because it was more than the work that they had. But instead of leaving it for her or even asking questions, nothing, they packed everything and then left with it. And when she noticed, she called and asked them, but they said that the paint belongs to them, the painters, because they have delivered their work and then they don't want to allow the paint to spoil. So if you were in this position, what would you do? When I saw this post, I had to go to the comments, because usually things like this, everyone will probably, when you look at it in your mind, you like, it's one answer. Now everybody knows what the answer would be, but then it wasn't just one answer. People had different opinions. Some persons were saying that, you self, is this something like this that you read online? What is there? Since the paint, they're already done with the work, you can just dash them that one. Other persons were saying that at least if they even had the decency to ask, then it should have been maybe even given to them, or even if it was not given to them, they should have asked. And some persons were saying that is how it is when it comes to some of these businesses. As long as you pay them to do that thing for you, when they are done, the thing that is left of it, then it should belong to them. And some people were saying that even if it's one drop, there's a comment that say even if it's one drop of paint that is remaining, they should still give it back. So let us hear your opinion on this story we just shared today. If you were in that position, if you're the one who invited those painters, to your house, and then they ended up leaving with the remaining paint, what would you do? Would you call them back and then demand that they bring it? Because some persons were saying they have already left, so you just allow them to go with it. Some persons were saying that they must bring it back since they didn't ask, and then it doesn't belong to them. So you can start putting your calls through and let us hear your opinion. Let us hear what you would do in that position. Would you call them back to return your paint? Would you allow them to go with it? Would you consider it as theft? Because someone even say it's broad day, kind of theft. Hello?
Yes, Marysyntia.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
See, I have used my money to buy the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it remains, it's my money that has bought the paint. It's mine. You don't audacity to take it to your place without telling me. You must, as a matter of courtesy, if you are not a thief, carry the paint away. It's my own. I have paid. And if you have decency in you, you will not tell me, yes, we have delivered the work. This is what is remaining. I don't know if the work we have done is very fine. Will you just graciously let us go with it? You have to do that as a matter of courtesy. You can't just say, because I have delivered the work, maybe you overestimated so that you will steal the paint.
Okay, all right.
It's not correct. It's not correct. You must, it's mine. I bought with my money. So whether you have delivered or not delivered, the paint is mine.
Okay.
You have to act. Even the Bible says, ask, it will be given, and not take away.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
To use harsh words. Because I feel so bad. But I have bought something with my money. How will you now take it away because I have delivered?
Okay.
What's the meaning of deliver?
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hassan Sambe, for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. This is Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. You also can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear what you think of this situation, what you will be doing in that situation, because I was surprised when I saw someone, who said is even the kind of wickedness that some people have at heart to let something like this to actually bother them. I mean, you're not going to need it anymore, so it should be like a normal thing that they have to go with it. And just like Mr. Hassan Sambe said, some persons were saying that it's possible that they even overcharged or said some kind of things, added money to it so that they'll be able to live with the rest of the paint. But let us still get your opinion. Let us hear what you think. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, I'm calling from George's Quarters.
All right. And what's your name?
My name is Godwin Jimmy.
Oh, welcome to the show, Mr. Godwin Jimmy.
All right. Okay, personally, the paints are mine. Yes. So you don't have any authority to take it anywhere.
Mm.
If only you ask. You don't know whether I might even have anything to do with it tomorrow. So it is obvious that it was a deliberate act.
Okay.
They overestimated so that whatsoever comes out of it, they will take it away. So you are a thief. For me, I will even arrest you.
Okay.
So that does not have, they didn't have any courtesy at all.
Okay.
The lady was lenient. She would have arrested them. I have paid you for your job. I have paid you for your workmanship. So why are you taking my materials away?
Okay.
You are a thief. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show. This afternoon, Mr. Jimmy Godwin. This is SPEEDy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior, your host on the show this afternoon. You too can call in to be part of this conversation. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, my sister.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, I am known as Prince Sefadu, but people call me MC50 from Northbound.
Okay, thank you so much for calling in. Where did you call from today?
I'm calling from Northbound, opposite Benue Link Park at SRA Junction.
All right, welcome to the show.
I'm following you people clearly because I love this station and I love the presenter as well. So, from my own view, if anybody tried that with me, I will arrest you, both police and soldiers. Vigilante too, they will be among because I paid you for your job, so you don't need to even pick a pin in my house. Because what played there is that they saw her with money and they feel they were estimate a lot so that what we left, they will do away with it. So if you try that to me, I will call all the paramilitary to you. And most of the time, I will call my area vigilante and they will beat you mercilessly. Thank you very much for the program this afternoon.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon, Tefa. This is SPEEDy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I'm your host on the show this afternoon. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. You also can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 08084 asking. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Nathan. I'm calling from Makosi.
All right, welcome to the show, Nathan.
Thank you. As regards the topic.
Yes.
The thing is, if they were awarded a contract to paint a 3-bedroom flat and paid for their services, and they came in with those supplies, it would have been a different case.
Okay.
But if they asked me to supply 15 buckets of paint for the job, and I did, and at the end of the day, some buckets of paint are remaining, and you take them away, that's wrong. Do you know how much one empty bottle of a bucket of paint, an empty one? It costs money. Like 10 of them will give up to 50,000 naira, approximately. So if you take the empty ones plus the unused ones, then it's not right, unless it was on a contract basis.
Okay.
Then that would be a totally different case. But if I bought the paint for myself.
All right. Thank you so much, Nathan, for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. It's SPEEDy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. With you on the show this afternoon, you also can call in to be part of this conversation. And the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Hello.
Yes.
All right. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Hassan Sambi.
You know, this topic has irked me so much.
Okay.
Taking my money and bought paint.
And
Gave me the estimate or the paint. And the paint remained. We were talking about children in the morning. You remember the topic? That you have some disturbing children, you have all this.
Yes.
These are their behaviors. You understand? Somebody has bought his own thing with his own money. Now you are taking away as if it's your right to take it away. But see, Marysyntia, you bought 2 mango juice to drink when you are doing your work. Because you have drank one and one is left, somebody should just take it away. Because
Hello? Oh, okay. We cannot hear you anymore, sir, but you can still call back to be part of the show. This is SPEEDy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior with you on the show this afternoon. You also can call in and be part of this conversation. It's 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear your opinion. And if you don't know what we are talking about this afternoon, we have shared a story where a lady said she called painters, to come and paint her house, and then they told her a bucket of paint is 30,000 naira. So she transferred 450,000 naira for 15 buckets of paint. And when they finished painting, to her surprise, they left with the remaining paint. And she noticed, that they left with the remaining paint. And then when she called, they told her that the paint belongs to them because they have delivered their work. And also, since you won't be needing it, like she won't be needing it, they had to take it so that it would not spoil. And she asked that, what would you do next? Like, if this situation was yours, what would you do next? In the comment section, people had different opinions. Well, just leave it with them. You're not going to use it anyway. They already use it for what they were going to do. So just use. Some persons were even saying that it's a normal thing with this kind of jobs, that whatever is left of the materials that they use for you, it's like their reward, like they should also go with that one. Some persons were saying that even if it's a drop of paint that is remaining, they have to leave it there. Some persons were saying that if they asked, okay, that would have been the better thing. Maybe they would have considered giving them the paint if they asked, or even refused. But the main thing was to ask. And some people were saying, just like people are mentioning police and even calling people on them, some persons were saying that is theft and there is no way. Now, this post actually caught my attention because it's some of the things that are different areas, it actually happens, and then people will come out and say, oh, this person is wicked, it's just paint and you're already done using it, so maybe just let it go with those people. So we also want to get your opinion. Let us hear what you think. It's 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear your opinion. If you were in that position, would you call them back, or what exactly would you do, or what do you even think about this whole situation in general? And we heard from Mr. Asem Sambe, who said that first thing, that money is your own money. He's the one who paid for those things, and then it's just simple courtesy to actually ask. And even if you're not given, at least you did the right thing by actually asking, instead of just taking it like it is your right, because it is not. Hello. And then we also heard from Mr. Jimmy Godwin, who said it's obvious that it was overestimated, because which one is, you just packed it like that and you went, it's possible that you even overestimated. Call that this is what you need, so that when the money is given and then you buy the paint, you are able to then just take everything with you. We also heard from Nathan, who said that if they came with their own supplies, then it's different. But when they finish, they carry the remaining of their things. If they came with it and then your job was just to maybe pay for those supplies, then it's a different thing. But then if they asked you, okay, give me money for this one, this is how many we need, and give me the money, and then they went ahead to buy it and they finished using it, and then some of it was left, then there is no way that they should be taking that out. And we heard from Tifa as well, who also was against it. Like, okay, if they asked, it's a different thing, but then if they don't ask at all, they have no right. It is not a right to actually take it like that and go. But if you look at that comment section, if you have come across that post, then you see that some persons were saying that it's just paint. What would you use it for in the first place, that you have to maybe even call them and all those things and be asking? And some persons were saying that, okay, it's not right, it's not okay, it's this, it's that. Well, let us hear what you have to say. It's 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 4275464. If you were in that position, like, what would you do if they left with your paint like that? What would you do? What would you call them back? Would you also take the police? Just like people mentioned, calling a security on them to actually arrest them, because they feel like that is not okay to do. And things like this, some persons were saying that the comment section is an example of people who actually encourage like some kind of behaviors in society, simply because when we are supposed to think, or when we are actually supposed to react a certain way, people want to use emotions like, oh, it's just a painter, and you have money to paint your house, so you definitely have maybe money to spare, and then just dash them the remaining ones. But then, should you even actually go to that point where the person doesn't even ask you, and then just take it, and then when you even call, they'll tell you that it's their own because they have already delivered the work that you asked them to do? You can still call in and let us hear from you. Number for you to call is 08084 asking, that is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. We're also streaming live on Facebook, so you can actually join us on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and then leave a comment there if you're finding it difficult to put your calls through. It's 08084 asking, that's 0808 427 5464. Let us hear what you think on our topic of discussion this afternoon, because today it's paint for one person, and tomorrow it's a different thing for another person. And then people will even have this comment, well, it's looking like everybody will say, it's not right now. People will have this comment when that time comes, and they'll be saying things like, have yourself, this man, you have the money, why can't you just leave something like that for them? This woman self, you have the money, why can't you just leave something like that? Like this one, someone even said, like, paint obviously is not your problem, the work has been done. Paint is not your problem. If you have money to paint a 3-bedroom flat, then paint is not your problem. You have the money, so why not just let them be? And some persons were saying, okay, we are not defending like the behavior of them leaving without informing or even asking if they should take it, but then you should just allow them be, or maybe even say that they should apologize. But I believe sometimes, if someone did something and then they know that they are wrong, they should be the one to maybe come up with, let me apologize for this thing that I have done, not you, the person who feels wronged, that now asks them like, you should apologize to me. So keep your calls coming through. It's 08084 asking, that is 0808 427 5464. Let us hear what you think on our topic of discussion this afternoon on Speedy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior with you on the show this afternoon. And if you're finding it difficult to put your calls through, you can leave a comment on Facebook. It's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and Speedy Post will come to your ears every Thursday at 3 p.m. only on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And just like today, we bring you social media moments, posts from social media that had, different opinions, and then bring it also and try to get your own opinion. Let us hear what you think about it. So even today, call in to comment on our topic of discussion this afternoon. Let us hear what you think, and if you were in that position, what you would do. Hello.
Hello, Marysyntia. Good evening.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Okay. That's about 75 from North Bank.
All right, welcome to the show, Baba 75.
Yeah, the scenario is somehow funny, If the lady who posted this very issue, if she doesn't need the tent, she wouldn't have posted it for public to comment on it. That means she knows that the remaining of that property is supposed to belong to her. As it should be. And those people who go away without taking permission, they have not done anything good at all. It's the wrong question. The remaining tent is not their home. They are giving contract of doing a job. They do not give the contract of estimating the tent. They are not pay estimation. Then whatever belongs to, their own is to do the work of painting the bedroom flat for the woman. If that flat is completed, before you take the remaining property of that woman, you must have asked her permission. Are we to take this one? Oh, madam, do you still need this one? Because as workers, we need this one. Maybe if you can allow us to go with the remaining one. But it's never their right anyway. So just go away with it without taking permission.
Okay.
So we let us see a spade as a spade. There's no two ways about it.
Okay.
You understand? They're supposed to take permission from the woman if they want to go with the remaining property. It's never their own property. That woman uses her own money to buy those things. And even as much as the work is done, maybe at least the woman may not need it again, but before you take it away, you must take care of her first. You don't have any right whatsoever to go with it. Never their right.
All right. All right.
Okay, that's part of my own contribution.
All right. Thank you so much, Baba Sylvester, for calling in to be part of the show this afternoon. This is SPEEDy Post on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. And my name is Marysyntia Hangeior with you on the show this afternoon. You also can call in to be part of this conversation. And the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. It's 0808 427 5464. Call in and let us hear what you think of our topic of discussion this afternoon, what you would do, or what do you even think about this entire situation. Someone actually said something about kindness. This is how we talk about kindness and then being kind to other people, and still come on to post about things like this, where is the kindness that we all talk about? So people are wicked, when it comes to some of these things. But we heard from Baba 75, and he is saying that whether that lady needed the paint or not, it was wrong to just take it without telling her, without informing her that, okay, this is the case and this is what is left. Should we take it, or should we leave it for you? Would you be needing it? Because we would like to take it. Whether she needed it or not, it's the only right thing to do there was actually to ask her if she would be needing it, or if they can take it. Sometimes even when someone needs something, when you ask them, maybe they feel, oh, you can take it, or you can have this particular one. So keep your calls coming through quickly before we go. If we have one more caller, and the number for you to call is 08084 asking. That is 0808 427 5464. Let us hear what you think on our topic of discussion this afternoon. If you are in that position, what would you like? What would you do? Would you actually call them back? Would you maybe send the police after them? What would you do in that situation? Because it became something of some person saying that, okay, this is right, this one is wickedness, this one is normal. Someone even called it like it's normal smart work. Like you manage the thing, and then you were able to make it sure that, okay, paint was remaining. Hello. Okay, I don't know what it is suddenly with network, but hopefully you catch up with us on the next time we come to you with SPEEDy Post again. So like I mentioned earlier, SPEEDy Post will come to your ears every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Also coming up next at 3:55 p.m. if today is your birthday, then Speedy Kids are going to be wishing you a happy birthday. And at 4 p.m. the Speed Lane comes on right here on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. I have been with you on SPEEDy Post. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. Keep enjoying music of your life.
Hello, my Cloody.